Happy Wednesday, Algebra AB. This is Mr. Johnson doing a quick review on greatest common factor. Make sure you have these three problems copied down. So we learned this last week. Reminder to factor with the greatest common factor, we are looking at what the terms have in common and the greatest factor that they have in common. So in number one, I look at the number 24 and the number 16, and I think of numbers that multiply into those. We have 2, 4, 8, and after that, I don't believe there are any factors of 6 or of 24 that are also factors of 16. So 8 is our largest numerical factor. And then I look and see, can I take out any k's? And although 16k squared has k times k there, 24 has no k's to give. So 8 is my GCF. Now, just because that's the greatest common factor does not mean that's the answer to the problem, because I want to factor, meaning write an equivalent expression. So I'm going to factor out the 8 and see what's left in the parentheses, that if I were to multiply 8 back in, I would get back to 24 minus 16k squared. So one way to do that is to divide each term by 8 and see what's left. So it looks like I should have 3 minus 16 over 8 is 2, and the k squared is going to stay in my numerator, and this is my final answer. Two ways to check. I make sure that within the parentheses, there's no other common factors between 3 and negative 2k squared. We're good there. And then you can also multiply that 8 back in and make sure you get back to the original. So there's my first answer for number one. Number two, 9y squared minus 6y. I notice that I can take out a 3 from both 9 and 6. And I can also take out 1y, since 9y squared has 2 y's multiplied together, but negative 6y only has 1. The most I can take out is just that 1y. So that's my GCF. Now I need to see what's left when I divide both terms by 3y, or factor out that 3y. And it looks like I'm left with 3y minus 6 over 3 is 2. The y is divided into 1. 3y minus 2. Multiply it back in, or double check that your factors on the inside have no common factor. And number 3 here, 8x cubed plus 10x squared minus 2x, 8, 10, and 2. The largest numerical factor there is a 2. And x cubed, x squared, and x, I can take an x out of each one of those. So my GCF is 2x. And now let's see what's left if I factor 2x out of all three terms. 8 divided by 2 is 4. X cubed over x, think of that as x divided by an x. We can get rid of one of them, so I have 4x squared, plus 5x, 1x left there, minus 2x over 2x. Well, look, everything kind of cancels out, so to speak. So do we write something there? We absolutely do. We need a 1 as a placeholder, so that when I multiply that 2x back in, 2x times negative 1, gives me that negative 2x. So here would be our final answer. Our GCF is 2x, but the entire factored form would be 2x times that quantity there.